Hey, Davey Thomas 8 here, and this is a video response to Duff, Duff8402. Duff put up a video today, maybe it was yesterday, asking why we ride in the cold weather. And you're true, dude. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense why. But I'll tell you my little bit of story. And he also asked about the Polar Bear Challenge. Fogging up. And he's got his own challenge going on down in Oklahoma called the Freeze Your Balls Off Challenge. Well, number one, dude, bring your boys, come play with us at the Polar Bear Challenge. I mean that wholeheartedly. Then you guys can compare stats and you can do the whole gamut. But anyway, I'm just going to answer you. It took me a while to figure this out. I had to go all the way back to page 13 on my videos, which is like my very first page of my vlogging deal. And back then, all I was doing was videos and putting them to music and yeah, whatever. But it was like November 5th of 2009. Yeah. Because I got the goat in November of 2008, and I didn't ride. I rode a couple times in the snow, but I wasn't. It was all I could do just to buy the goat, so I didn't have a lot of cash for video cameras and shit like that. But November 5th of 2009, I put up a snow ride, and I had put up a couple the year before. And the Polar Bear Challenge started December 1st of 2009. And I don't know, it was like a week after, 2 weeks after it started, I got this subscription from this long-haired, long-bearded mayor of Munchkin Land, suburban rider, who said, why don't you come play with us at the Polar Bear Challenge? So that took me a while to figure all that out. Plus, when I first looked at Chuck's picture, I was like, what the hell is this? This guy looks like a friggin' degenerate. Looks like a Harley rider. Looks like a Big Bill of Chicago. So I didn't think that was in my game, because I was just putting up videos for my kids, and I still do that. But anyway, so I did that, and I joined, and gas back then was like $5 a gallon. Well, it had come down. When I first decided I was going back to riding, it was around $5 a gallon. So I went out and bought this, the goat, and Then I started buying gear because I wanted to ride as long as I can to save the gas money. And during the first year, yeah, I was not competing. I was watching everybody else's vids, and I'm like, really? This is all you guys do? You go out in 31-degree weather because it's below 32, so you count it for a temperature, and you get your miles, and you go run the miles up. Like Red and White Rebel, yeah. I was like, yeah, whatever. So I set out to put up the toughest videos, because I grew up here. Not here in Council Bluffs, but I grew up in Omaha. I grew up doing this shit on a little 175, 185. I'd ride my friggin' bike all winter long. So I thought, shit, how hard can it be? So I played the first year, and after I started playing and I started posting my I can do all this shit videos in the snow and everything, I started getting lots of subscriptions, and by then I'm pretty good friends with Chuck, and I'm talking to him and I'm like, what is this subscription shit? So he explained all that, and it was just like, well, whatever. But I've always done this, riding in the wintertime. Then I joined the Navy and soccer, and then I didn't have the opportunity to do it. Down in Memphis, Tennessee, where I was stationed in 1990, I got my Suzuki TS-185 back from Mom and Dad's after I got back stateside. And there was a cotton field right next to my house. So every time it snowed, I'd take the Suzuki out. My wife thought I was nuts, but fucking whatever. But yeah, I'd take the Suzuki out and go ride in the field. The cotton farmer was like, yeah, I don't give a shit. There's nothing planted there now. But as soon as I plant, stay the hell out. Yeah, no shit. So I've always done this. I thoroughly enjoy riding in the snow. Snow is worse than mud. Boy, this wind ain't no bullshit now. Snow's a little bit worse than mud, but it's a whole lot funner. And I got till the first year, I think we ended February 14th, and gas was back down, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna ride the rest of the year after the first Polar Bear Challenge. And then the second year of the Polar Bear Challenge, it was basically the same thing. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna keep riding. Because once you got the gear, and you're set up, it really doesn't matter what temperature it is. The biggest pain in the ass is, like I rode in this morning, it was 18.6 degrees when I got on the bike, and here it is now 51.7. But I got the same gear on, but it's so windy that I'm not hot. My hands are a little warm because I got my mittens on, but that's the biggest headache of riding throughout the year, when it starts warming up and when it starts cooling down. You need your cold gear in the morning, and like you said, you take your chaps off and whatever, in on the way home. So that's my story, dude. I'm sticking to it. And I got to get down here, and we gotta do some work on NTH's next project. All right, talk to you later.